Hello everybody, Jamie here, and I'm just going to be running through what potentially might be our biggest set of updates we've ever done. So for the occasion, I've worn a suit specifically for this video. No, joking. But on a serious note, lots of things to get through. Obviously, as you can see, we've done a lot of work to the UI. And the UX, making it look a lot nicer and also a lot more easy to navigate with these orange buttons. Just to dive into some of the changes that have been made in terms of the actual, I suppose, core navigation structure. The support chat is now up here to the right. You can search for tenders. If I move my Loom screen, gets out of the way. If I take you on the profile section, we've changed the layout, made it a bit more simple, and added some more key fields, as well as you can add your own beautiful picture, which goes in the top right hand corner. The library chat, we've now added the typewriter effect, made it more look like the ChatGPT style layout. Which gives you a a bit of a better response. And then when I go to the content library, we've got some FAQs on the right hand side. So if you do have any questions about what data to upload and how you continually maintain that data library, then you can click on those questions and get the information there. We've got a case study library now, which is linked into the bid inputs page. So yeah, you can specifically focus on case studies as inputs for your bid. And then the other main change to the content library is the fact that you can now basically add zip files into your folder library. So you don't need to necessarily manually create the folders anymore. You can essentially just download a zip file, and that's going to maintain the folder structure that you've already got in your sort of OneDrive. So onto the actual tenders. We've made it very easy to move around the sort of stages that you're at with the tenders. And once you actually click onto it, we've added back the old school query of the tender document. So you can basically ask any specific questions you like. Where is this contract, for example? And yeah, this is basically just to get a quick understanding of the tender. If there is any specific information you'd like to find out about, then this is where you can basically ask those questions. So I won't stay for all of that. But yeah, we've got these key things here, getting the understanding. I don't think anything new here, but we've added in the compliance requirements, which was originally going on in the back end, but now it's in the front end where you can see basically what the system has extracted for the compliance requirements. We'll quickly wait for that. But yeah, basically these compliance requirements going to get assigned to each one of the section outlines so that you have a fully compliant bid, and all the compliant information is directly referenced in your bid response. So just waiting for that to be outputted. There you go. So as you can see, lots of compliance information there. Now onto the bid inputs page. This is where essentially you're creating all of the inputs for that bid response, so that it is very bespoke and tailored to the proposal which we're really trying to create and that resonates with the buyer. So we've got the customer pain points, win themes, and differentiating factors. These are all things which you can go through and refine, and that AI is just basically generating off the tender. But it's for you to basically go through and refine. We're going to make this more flexible and customizable and easy in the future. However, for now, you can simply click on that and essentially change it to how you'd like. And then this isn't necessarily live yet, but we have added in some questions to ask about the solution design that you're proposing, so that the AI has context for the actual I suppose solution that you're essentially trying to provide. And then we're also this is going to be where the case studies are linked back to in the case study library. And then if I move my Loom, the tone of voice, essentially we're going to create a tone of voice library. Some of our customers were saying they use different tones of voice for different services that they do, different customers that they have. So this is going to be a place where you can essentially select which one of your tone of voice from your library to choose from. And then onto the actual bid outline. The main feature that we've added from here is the highlight document. So this is essentially going to, let's just pick on that one. It's basically going to specifically focus all of its attention on that document, so that basically it's going to be mainly looking at that as opposed to your whole content library or even the previous folders that you selected. So that's quite helpful in the responses if you do have a, let's say a previous bid, which is very, very pertinent to the question you're going to be responding to. And we found that really helps the effectives. And then the last couple things, we've got this modify one. So let's say you're quickly looking to modify the writing plan. See what that chucks out, but essentially you can very quickly modify the writing plan. You can also regenerate the writing plan if you weren't happy with. But all of this is so that it's super quick and easy to customize essentially what you are putting into the AI model. So that is a high quality and bespoke response based around your specific requirements and goals. So that's essentially the main key updates that we've been working on in the platform. In terms of future developments, we are essentially working on the bid management aspects next, so that you're going to be able to see your own personal tasks, assign essentially what questions for each person in your organization. So we'll be working on that this week, as well as the core responses, which we have made some improvement to. Just as a super quick bit of information, we've essentially added in a step where it validates how accurate the content is to the question on a score of 1 to 10. So we believe that will really help the responses. But yeah, as always, any feedback, we'd really love that. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy